Hello, thanks for clicking on my video. Welcome to my channel, Lovely Moments Creating. If you are new here, consider joining the family by clicking that subscribe button. And remember that notification bell because that way you'll be reminded every time I upload a video. My name is Jenny, and on this channel I create budget-friendly home decor that's easy to do. So if you want to see some of my creations, keep watching. I am so excited for today's video. It is part of my monthly collab, What Would You Do? And I have some crafty friends of mine joining this month. And the channels are DIY with Amber, Blondie Next Door, All Things Shoshana, Loving My Babies Forever, and Jetter's Blessings. I am so excited to see what my crafty friends has created. So let's get started. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos. I am truly grateful and I really do appreciate the support. I'm going to get started on the first DIY. I'm going to be using some painter sticks, and I do get these 10 in a pack for 98 cents, and I do pick these up from Home Depot. From the Dollar Tree, I'm going to be using 2 of these wood planks out of a 6-pack. Also, I'm going to be using some rope that I have here that I pick up from Hobby Lobby. And instead of paint, I'm going to be using this wood finish, and the brand is Mini Wax and the color is Early American. The first thing I'm going to do is cut all of the handles down off of these painter sticks. I'm just lining it up with the next one so I can measure where I cut it, and I am just going to cut the handle off of all of the sticks that I'm going to be using. And for this first project, I am going to be using 12 sticks. So after I get all of the sticks cut down, I am cutting down 12 sticks. The next thing I'm going to do is turn them all over. I want to make sure that I have the ruler side up, because since I'm not painting these and staining them, you will be able to see the ruler, and I just want to make sure that that's either in the back or on the bottom, just not showing. And so once I get them all lined up, I did keep the handles that I cut off because those is what I'm going to use to attach my sets together. And so I'm just adding hot glue to the piece, and then I'm tacking it down. And after I get that complete, I'm just going to move on and attach another set of 4s together. And I am going to have 3 sets of 4s to create my rectangular box. Once I have all 3 of my sets attached, what I'm going to do is now assemble them to create my rectangular box. And as you can see, I'm making sure that the ruler size is at the bottom or in the inside of the box. I'm just adding some glue to the base and then attaching 1 set on one side. And then I'm going to do the same thing and attach the other 4 sets of stick to the other side. And then I'm going to take those 2 wood planks from the Dollar Tree, and those are going to be the sides of my box. Now I am creating a really simple box because I am going to style these with some really pretty apples that I found at Ross. And so once I get that last piece attached, I'm going to go in with some more hot glue and add it in the corners just to make sure that everything is secured. And then I'm going to go in with that stain, and I am just going to stain the inside and the outside of this box. I didn't want it to be a crate. I wanted it to be more of a box because those apples are so pretty, and I just wanted those to be like the focus point of this project. But I wanted the box to have that really pretty finish to it, and so that's why I'm going in with this stain, and it is looking really pretty. I absolutely love this color, and so I am going to stain the inside as well, just so you won't see any of that natural color for this project. So after I get that complete, I'm going to take that rope and I am going to hot glue it along the sides, and once I come across the box, I'm just going to leave out a little piece for like a handle. And so I'm going to measure and cut my second piece, and then I'm just going to hot glue that right along the side, and then I'm going to wrap it over to the other side and attach it, leaving a little loop for a handle. So I am really loving the farmhouse rustic look of this box. I think the stain color is so pretty. And so after I get all of this attached, what I'm going to do is style this with some of the raffia that I picked up from the Dollar Tree and those apples that I got from Ross. And I did get these apples. I believe there are 7 or 8 in this bag, but I paid $6.99 for them. But I think they are really pretty. And so what I'm going to do is just add the raffia inside of the box, and then I'm going to style the apples right on top, and that's it. I didn't want to add anything else to this box, no wording or anything, because I wanted the apples to be the centerpiece. I think it looks so cute, and I am happy with how it turned out. And so now I'm going to get started on the second DIY for today. And for that DIY, I have 2 packs of these larger painter sticks, and I do get 3 in a pack for 98 cents at Walmart. And I have some more of those smaller sticks. I'm only going to be using 4. I have one of these apples out of that pack, and I have these 2 pretty floral picks that I picked up from Walmart for 97 cents. And I originally was going to use these poster letters from the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to swap those out for another set of letters. Now I did cut all of my painter sticks down, and I just cut the handles off of them like I did the previous DIY. And now what I'm doing is just lining my sticks up how I'm going to have them attached, and I am using these little tumbling blocks from the Dollar Tree to make sure that my spacing is even. Once I get everything set up, I am going to use those other painter sticks that I cut down to attach these sticks together, and I'm just going to have 2 on each side. So once I have everything lined up, I'm just adding some hot glue to attach those sticks. And then once I get all 4 of the sticks attached, I'm just going to remove those tumbling blocks. And then I am going to go in with that stain color and stain over this entire piece. And so I'm just using my Dollar Tree sanding block to make sure that everything is smooth. And then I'm going to get my baby wipe, and I'm going to start staining this piece. I really do like how this sign ended up turning out. It turned out so pretty. It had a high-end look to it. I'm absolutely feeling the apples for the fall season this year. After I get that complete, what I'm going to do is just staple a piece of that rope to the back of this sign so that I can have the option to hang it. The next thing I'm going to do is get those letters, and I did switch out the Dollar Tree letters for these other letters, and I believe I got these from either Hobby Lobby or Walmart. And I'm just going to attach the word welcome to this sign. After I get the word welcome attached, I am going to go over those letters with some Mod Podge just to make sure that everything is nice and secure to this sign. And then after I get that done, I'm going to let it dry, and I am going to take that apple and cut it in half so that it can lay flat when I add it to my sign. And what I'm going to do is just start the slit with my little spatula, and then I'm going to go in with my knife and just cut it in half, and then I'll take the spatula to slice it one more time. And it's just made out of foam. It was pretty easy to do. And then after I get that complete, I'm going to start adding my florals to the side. I'm just going to clip everything off of the stem, and then I'm just going to start attaching everything. And so I'm just going to add my hot glue and attach everything down where I want it to be. And I'm just creating a little nice layer of florals, because what I'm going to do is add that apple in the center of these florals. So the way I'm arranging it, I'm leaving a little space in the center. And then once I add my apple, this sign is complete, and I think it turned out so pretty. I absolutely love this. I think it looks great with the little box of apples. Now I'm going to get started on the third DIY for today. This one is simple. I'm going to be using these craft sticks. I'm also going to be using this little leftover insert from the wood box from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 more of those pretty floral bunches from Walmart and one of these bunches here from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using some more of this rope, and I have a piece of burlap fabric. What I'm going to do is hot glue 3 of these sticks down to each side of this wood box. This was a really simple DIY. What I was going for was this nice rustic farmhouse look to this box. I'm going to try to make sure that when I add my rope and my fabric that I give it a nice little messy look, because that's the style that I was going for the fall. And so after I get my last 2 sticks attached, I'm going to go in with that wood finish, and I'm going to stain over this piece. I'm not going to stain the inside because you will not see that, because I'm going to add that burlap fabric. And so after I get that complete, what I'm going to do is just stuff that piece of fabric right down into the box. And I'm going to try to make sure that I have it like longer on one side, short on the other side. I just want it to be kind of messy. And then once I get that complete, I'm just going to take that rope and I'm going to wrap it around the middle of this box, right on top of the fabric. I'm going to be kind of messy with it. I'm not going to tie no perfect bow. I'm going to tie a couple of loops and then a knot. And then what I'm going to do is just add in my florals, and this DIY will be complete. I think it's really simple, but I love the rustic farmhouse look that it's giving me. I got everything looking nice and messy. And so after I add my florals, I will be done. And I absolutely do love how it blended in with the other decor pieces that I created today. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. I absolutely do appreciate all of the support. If you like this video, please remember to give a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel, because I would love to have you here. As always, in the comment box below, let me know which one of these DIYs were your favorite. And remember, today's video is part of my monthly collab, What Would You Do? And I'm so excited to see what my crafty friends has created. I'm going to link the playlist in the description box below, so that after you finish watching my video, you can head over and see what my friends has created. And while visiting their channels, could you please tell them that Jenny said hello, hello, hello. And if you are coming over from any of those lovely ladies' channels, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you consider hanging around. Until next time, my friends, stay safe so that I can see you in the next video.